The Las Vegas Grand Prix, and oh boy, I really messed up with this one. I got the days all kinds of switched when it came to when I was going to get my videos out, because for some reason I thought that things would be happening on a Friday and not that it would happen on a Thursday night, even though it's, a night event. Free practice 1 track time is at 6:30 p.m. on a Thursday local time, and then practice 2 at 10 p.m. because the race starts at 10 p.m. local time on Saturday the 23rd of November, which is 6 a.m. in the UK. So in some ways, you could say, and this is what I was going to open the video with, Saturday night's alright for fighting. The Las Vegas Grand Prix should see the deciding moment in the F1 Championship. Because, well, Lando Norris is in must-win territory. And not only that, Max Verstappen, if he finishes the podium, he's done everything he needs to do. Be nice to see him win in Vegas, but it would mean that he continues the trend of each of his 4 championships having some kind of weirdness attached to them. 2021 is self-explanatory. 2022, it was because the Japanese Grand Prix counted full points despite not running enough of a race distance where if it was red flagged, it would have awarded half points, but because it ran under green flag conditions and he was racing when the time ran out, he got given full points. And then last year he won it in a sprint weekend. He's won it during an F1 sprint, becoming the first driver to become world champion in a sprint race. Well, because, it's hardly surprising. He's the only world champion since F1 has introduced the F1 sprint format. But then, if you want a title on a Saturday night, I know technically for him back home it would be a Sunday. Just be yet another case of nothing is normal in Verstappen's world. As for the track, wow, it's a track where he got penalties last year for his driving etiquette. And it's one that just creates all kinds of different drama. I mean, we saw Lando Norris's crash last year. He's going to have to hope that he doesn't have that if he's going to keep his title bid alive. Verstappen took a win despite picking up a time penalty. There was also the fact that he got the win and then the third place to Sergio Perez. In the middle was Charles Leclerc, who'd got in pole position. But I forgot about this. Perez, who finished third, was 11th on the grid. Ocon, who was 4th, was 16th on the grid. Stroll, who was 5th, was 19th on the grid. Sainz finished 6th, started 12th. Lewis finished 7th, started 10th. George started 8th, was 3rd on the grid. Was Fernando Alonso genuinely the only driver who finished where they qualified with 9th, and then Piastri was 10th? Yeah, it's Vegas is still very much the guinea pig for F1 trying to do what NASCAR does in some ways. NASCAR owns some of the venues it races at. Not sure if that's something you're aware of, but through its various company portfolios that it's also a part of, it owns tracks like I think Homestead is one of them, Daytona is one of them, the Phoenix is one of them. It owns a lot of tracks, and that means that more money goes into their pockets for every race weekend. Vegas is one of them, because the Grand Prix is entirely owned by Formula One. It's an FOM, it's a Liberty Media owned race. Because, well, it's a street race, that makes it more likely to be that that's the case. But also because of the way that they've dealt with it, the way they've handled it. there are some fun things you could do, like if you could find the public feed for CCTV, you could watch the Grand Prix on public CCTV for free. That's something that people were doing last year. And we have to wait to see if the big bull is going to do its thing again. But, yeah. It's one of those nice little gimmicks to have. I think people were expecting it to be only marginally better than the Caesars Palace Grand Prix. Obviously, it outperformed that expectation. For me, Vegas is got something of a kind of Baku vibe to it. Or because it's a night race, it's Singapore one. Except for certain audiences, it's more palatable than those countries. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.